Hey, it's been quite a long minute, hasn't it? To whom it may concern, hi, I'm not dead. I'm currently playing Animal Crossing New Horizons because recently I made a video categorically ranking every single game in the franchise, and this led me to rediscover my old channel and to reminisce on all of the good childhood memories I made public on this platform. I'm here today to speak to everyone who I cut contact with after some personal affairs of mine forced me to do so, and I'd like to apologize for the lack of transparency. But to recap, this channel was my primary content outlet for most of my early childhood. I began uploading videos on this website in about late 2012. I was inspired by a lot of my YouTube heroes at the time, like Chugga Conroy or Ghost Robo, Stampy Cat, and a lot of now defunct smaller content creators. To create media of my own, of course. 8-year-old me, I was equipped with a 4th or 5th generation iPod Touch and a general lack of responsibility that comes with the burdens of elementary school. I began manufacturing the basis of my media empire, if you can call it that. Sadly, a lot of these videos are gone, although I remember vivid detail of the earliest videos. So just close your eyes and picture this. Me circa 2012 stacking as many stable items as I could to craft a makeshift tripod to set up my iPod Touch. Atop this amalgamation of boxes and laundry baskets would be an unflat and strangely frictionless plane for my camera to capture footage. This configuration wouldn't be very reliable as my iPod Touch would often fall flat whenever this tower was interrupted in the slightest fashion. The film I would capture would usually be recordings of me playing Super Mario Bros. U and other Wii U games on my grandmother's 80s CRTV, which it did not have enough AV ports for my console output, so that caused the display to only be in black and white. So these early videos would be accompanied by a small child commenting on the game he's playing. Some of these Wii U gameplay videos would be interrupted by my iPod falling out of its position, or my grandma walking past the TV while I'm capturing footage. Although that wasn't quite a concern for me, as I was blissfully ignorant to what video editing software was. From about 2012 to 2014, my creative output and the content that I created for this channel had undergone a sort of metamorphosis from different videotaped moments from my life to story-based plushy videos similar to Twig and Pick Pick. Unfortunately, that's all I can recall about these lost pieces of media. Preteen me would not archive any of this footage due to the limited iPod storage capacity. So every single video from that early era is gone indefinitely, and I wasn't very concerned about preservation when I was about 12 to really care about these videos, which I deeply regret these days. Many more pre-modern tapes used to exist. There were post-2014 videos, which usually consisted of my friends and I playing different video games, or trying to recreate Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares in real life. Besides the unsaved live streams that YouTube just decided wasn't good enough, that's about everything that isn't currently displayed on my channel. What remains is sort of a timeline of my creative mindset from 2014 to 2017. I went from Wii U content to Yokai Watch to Animal Crossing, Smash Bros, stop motion animation, Roblox, live commentary, Geometry Dash videos, short videos, Q&As, and I even got to the point where I did an entire Pokemon Sun playthrough. The production quality was increasing in value during this time, and I was having as much fun as possible making these videos with myself and a lot of my friends. I consider this the height of creativity during this tumultuous time, but the curtains had to fall on my media titan. On September 2nd, 2017, the final video of the channel was uploaded, and without my permission, YouTube made it into its egregious shorts format. And without any announcement or fanfare, the one-man studio I had, created and had directed for the past, 4 or 5 years had just completely disappeared without a trace. So this storyline I just told you kind of leads us to today. So I had to use some of my older videos as raw footage for a new channel of mine and a lot of other projects that I'm currently working on. I was brought down memory lane, sort of, and I was recalling the unfiltered bliss I had experienced making this content. I had rediscovered my old Pierce channel and the enduring archives of our memories together. I became anxious, and I was reminded that I hadn't formally apologized for ghosting many of my old friends from middle school. And I'm going to point this to you directly. I'm sure that you've evolved into a fine adult yourself. I think I have, hopefully. 5 years ago, my priorities changed. I had to stop making videos, I had to change schools, and I just didn't speak to anyone I used to, for a myriad of reasons. And, I gradually and retroactively disappeared. This leads me to say, I'm okay. I'm living my own life, and, I've moved on from this event that happened 5 years ago. Same as you, and I hope that you're doing well, just as I am. But, most importantly, I'd like to apologize for forgetting you. I know that's really mean, but, I did. I pretty much just forgot about everybody I left behind. And I'd like to formally say I wish we could have sustained contact and, could have had the same connection we had when we were in middle school. But of course, things change, people change, of course, stuff like that. But, if you'd like to reconnect in some way, I've got a few links in the description. I've got, I've got links to, stuff that I'm working on right now. And I would like to say, well, thank you for being part of my life and for hopefully not forgetting about me during these 5 years. And, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've gotten taller. I hope that you've eventually, you grew out of that weird, teenage mindset that comes with, middle school and early high school. I hope that you know what you're going to do with your life, and I hope that the time we had together was, meaningful. I hope that I'm not just making this video and just rambling on for about 10 minutes for nothing. But, now, if you'd like to talk, if you'd like to, check up on what I'm doing, I've got a bunch of stuff that I've been working on. I've got ways you can contact me. But, that's about it. With this, I'm going to formally just close this channel down. I'm not going to delete it. It's going to still stay up, but, this is a formal goodbye from this channel, sort of. Alright, goodbye.